Look what just arrived from Mattel Creations. Back to the channel. It's your boy Alex West Collects here, bringing the most in-depth action figure reviews here on YouTube. And today we have something very special from Mattel Creations. I want to send a huge thank you to the Mattel Creations team for sending me the sample to review for you guys. We have the WWE Mattel Ultimate Edition Modern Day Raw Ring. And as a bonus, you also do get for the first time the Ultimate Edition Rhea Ripley figure with the brand new Women's World Heavyweight Championship belt. Very excited to get all this out of the box and assembled. Again, thank you to the Mattel Creations team for sending me this. This is up for order now on MattelCreations.com. I'll put a link in the description for you guys to go and grab it if you are interested. Just to get some kind of info for you guys, this does retail for $140. This is the same dimensions and size as the other Ultimate Edition rings that we have gotten. You will get the ring post covers, the 2 fabric skirts, the 2 ring skirt panels, the 12 turnbuckles, the ring mat, the ropes, and the steps. And not to mention, you do get the Ultimate Edition of Rhea Ripley that comes with 2 heads, 2 hands, and of course, the World Heavyweight Championship belt for the first time in the line. So that is available now. Go ahead and grab it. But I want to go full on in depth with you guys. Let's see what this ring has to offer. I know we've gotten quite a few rings from Mattel. And as a person who, you know what, actually just popped in my head. I'm going to correct myself. So we also did get the new gen ring, which I actually sold because I'm in the boat with you guys. How many rings do we need? So we've had 3. This is now the 4th rendition of the Ultimate Edition ring. Slipped my mind. Sorry, I'm getting a little old here. But this is the first time we're getting something for the modern day kind of look, right? Even though they've kind of changed the ring again, it's just so hard to keep up. But it's kind of nice for you collectors who like to collect more of the modern day stuff to get a ring to display your figures with, not just flashback or different eras. But let's look at the packaging. I'm going to pick up the camera here for you guys. Look at the size of this box. I absolutely love the white on here. It really does pop. Look at the images of Rhea on the front. You can see the lights on there. You will see Ultimate Edition ring. On the top, it just has the Raw logo. And I'm going to just break my display, but you'll see on the sides, it does have Ultimate Edition. Slowly turn. Oh, that is awesome. You get the image of Rhea here. Oh man, looks really good. Has the Raw logo. On the back, you'll get a little bit of the read up for Rhea here, and you'll see all your pieces that are included with the Ultimate Edition ring. You can see the different skirts as well as the turnbuckles and the figure. But enough chatting. We're going to crack everything out of the packaging, and we're going to look at what's included in the box. All right, so excuse the mess, but here are all of the pieces that are included for your Raw ring. You will get a set of instructions, so if you guys have not built one of these before, you can get a better sense. They're really not that difficult. I will say this ring seems to be a little different. You will see the turnbuckles are more solid. I believe they're just going to pour in like this, and they'll have that kind of like, I don't know if the light up feature is obviously not there, but you'll have the look of it for the Raw turnbuckles here. You'll get the pieces under here, the plywood. This is the ring skirts, and they're actually plastic. You'll get, I think there's 2 fabric ones you'll see right here, and then the 2 plastic ones, which like the clip onto the ring. These are the pieces that go underneath to hold it up. This is kind of the base where you kind of like put all the pieces together around. Obviously your ropes, and I don't know if this is new, but I believe we're getting... Usually we get the stairs like in 2 pieces where they come apart. This is just 1 solid piece, which is kind of nice. I feel like those steps are so annoying on display. But here are all the pieces that are included in the box. We obviously do have the Rhea Ripley figure. Once we get the ring assembled, we'll go back and look at the figure and go full on in depth and do some comparisons of the Ultimate. So just to give you an idea how you're going to start off, you're going to take those plastic black pieces and they kind of make the base of your ring. You'll see that is the first step here. They clip in really easy. You can see where the turnbuckles and all those other pieces are going to go. The next step, you're going to put your plywood on here to kind of build more of the base of the ring, and then you'll plug in your ring mat. Here's a quick look at the plastic wooden pieces. They just kind of snap in along the sides here, and it looks really good. The next step, which is probably the most annoying with these rings, is putting the ring mat on. So there's like a velvety part here. You'll see that will go flat down. You'll flip it over, and then there are little holes here. If you guys can't see them, and they kind of go into these clips here. You'll see I started it here, and we're just going to continue around the whole length of this ring. I'm not going to lie, that was a pain in the ass to do, and now I remember why I hate putting these rings together. This will, without a doubt, be the hardest part. You really have to stretch the fabric to get it all around these clips. I was able to do it. I feel like my nail was about to split open just prying on these, but once you get everything clipped here, this is how the top piece should look, nice and flat. Again, don't be afraid to stretch it. This really should not tear. And then once you get on the hooks, it actually looks nice and flat. The next step is you're going to clip this kind of plastic piece onto the ring. You can pick any side. You'll see how it kind of sits on there once it's plugged in. The actual ring does have some ports here, and you guys can see it does kind of just plug into each side with some clips. So I will probably put it on this side to get the back end of it, and it should clip in pretty easy. I had no problem with the other side, so hopefully this side is just as seamless. All right, after you get your raw side pieces in, you're going to want to take these kind of long pieces and put them down the middle. You do have some shorter ones that will go around the sides here. If you guys can't see that, I do have one to demonstrate. You're just going to put it in there, and then you can flip the ring up, and that's kind of how it's starting to come together. Next step for you guys, you're going to want to take your turnbuckle posts. You're going to slide them through that little elastic bungee piece here, as you guys can't see on both sides. I did snap it in. On the other side, we're going to put these in place to get our posts up. We're starting to cook now. We're almost done. You can see how these posts look like on the ring itself. We just got to get our ropes. I already have the stairs kind of put in place over there, and then we should be good to assemble the rest of this ring. Here we go. The ring is all assembled. You can see all the ropes on here, the plastic or raw logo. You can see the turnbuckles here look really nice. Again, there is no light up feature, but it does have that nice kind of look to it. There is your cloth skirt here on the side. I will say these hooks, they should have a bigger gap if you guys can see it. My bottom one, of course, was the last one. I actually had to take the hook off of this and flip it to get it to fit. That was a little annoying, but other than that, it wasn't too bad. My hands do hurt a little bit. It took longer than I expected. Like I said, the mat itself, getting on underneath, was probably the hardest part. Something about this, it wasn't as seamless as I remember being, probably because I haven't built one in so long, but it is still really fun to see it all come together here. Looks really nice. You can see the white ropes here. I'll come back and I'll probably have to tighten these just a little bit to center them. You can see it is a little off, but the ropes feel pretty tight for the most part. Like I said, once I adjust them, I think it'll be even tighter. You just kind of have to push these pieces back in so the turnbuckles really will pull on the ropes. But the ring looks great. I really do like the aesthetics of it. It is the same size as the other rings. I wish I had the room to compare, but looking at them side by side, at least in my side of vision, I do have my other ring hidden over there. It is the same size and proportion, and it looks really nice. And of course, the major selling piece, in my opinion, for you guys to go out and grab this ring, if you guys are a hardcore collector like I am and you have purchased the other Ultimate rings, it's kind of hard to say, I need another ring in my collection, because space is very tight. Unless you have this mansion where you can display a whole bunch of different rings from different eras. I envy you if you can. Most of us don't have the space, but this is what's going to grasp us to buy this ring if you don't want it, is the Ultimate Edition of Rhea Ripley figure. She comes in a separate box here, just like we've seen with the Bischoff and the Kane figure. It's just a cardboard kind of box. There is no insert here for you guys to see the figure. But the Rhea Ripley name logo up top with the Ultimate Edition, you'll see the image of the figure. At the top, it will say Ripley, so it does follow the same format as the Ultimate Edition packaging. You get the Rhea Ripley nameplate here. You guys can take a look at the Ultimate Edition description here. On the side here, the image of Rhea. On the back, just like the Ultimate, you get the figure photography, the little read up here, and the image of Rhea doing her missile drop kick. You can see the little stats and read up here. If you guys would like to pause and read, you can do so right now. If you're curious, the bottom of the box, there is nothing else on here. The figure itself, it's like a slip box, does open here. And you can remove her from the cardboard box in her plastic prison. You can see what she does come with. Another 2 interchangeable heads, the championship belt, and the mic open holding hands, as well as the fisted hands for your Ultimate Edition Rhea Ripley. We have Rhea Ripley out of her little plastic prison in the brand new Raw ring. Let's take a look at all the accessories that are included. So you will get a set of the mic open holding hands. You can see it does have the hand tattoo on there. She comes with the fisted hands, which also do have the hand tattoo. Additionally, for the first time, again, the Women's World Heavyweight Championship belt. You will see the Rhea Ripley side plates look really nice. So not only are you getting the first time Ultimate Rhea, you're getting the first time Women's Championship belt here with the white strap and the gold VAC finish. Looks really nice. 2 interchangeable heads for Rhea. A little bit of sloppy paint applications on mine. You can see the nose ring, kind of a lot of more silver compared to how it is on the Smiling scan. I believe we're going to get one of these sculpts. I think it's a smiley one on the Elite 117 figure. But, you know, I personally like the look of this one. Even the paint application may be a little sloppy, but it could be worse, right? We'll definitely swap both heads if you guys want to look at the sculpt of the hair on the back. Looks really good. Let's look at her attire. So you'll see the freaking black and the silver studs here, the belt. Man, this looks really, really good. Obviously, the broader shoulders and cheating on articulation. She does have butterfly joints, which is really sick too. Look at all the detailing here on her attire, man. That is just really, really nice. You'll see the purple and black. And when we got the Elite and the white, I was like, man, I really want a purple and black Rhea. And sure enough, they were saving it for her Ultimate. You'll see the tattoos and the mesh stockings with all the tats coming through, man. That is just really, really nice. Even in the back, man, look at all the studs continuing on. She does have the bandana coming out of the back too. All the straps around her legs. This is just really, really nice. Pinless legs, pinless arms for Rhea to note. She does have this tall boot mold here. Looks really good, man. I'm just, oof. So here's the basic head. She also does have the choker here, man. I almost missed that. Let's swap out the heads. Man, I just love this figure so much already. And we didn't even really get too much into it, but that is the other head if you guys want the smiling head on the figure. Again, one quick comparison for you guys. Still think I like this head. Just a tough, badass Rhea Ripley. And let's get to the articulation. The head will fully rotate here nicely. She looks up, not too much far down, especially that choker gets in the way. She does have this nice diaphragm joint. Does not rotate 360. You only get this kind of movement. It's not loose, but it's probably a little looser than I would like it to be, but you'll get some good range of motion. There is a waist swivel. It is going to be hindered by these straps she has, so you can kind of play with it and mess around with it. She does have butterfly joints. You can't see it on there. Not a lot of the women figures come with it, so it's nice that they included it here. The arms will go fully around. They also do go in and out. You have the bicep cut, double jointed, pinless elbows. Hands do rotate and hinge. Does she have the drop down hips? She does. She kicks up only about that much. How about the thigh cut here? The double jointed, pinless legs, a little stiffer at the top. She does have the boot cut here. The feet do have the toe articulation. They do a little tight up and down hinge. They do rock side to side. I want to say it is the new, maybe not. Maybe it's not the new articulation on the boot because it doesn't really move too much. It's hard to tell. I want to say no because that one moves pretty seamlessly and swivels. The other leg, as far as the splits, she does the splits really well. Drop down hips on there too. It looks like she is on the ball joints if you were curious. All in all, really nice. I want to get a quick close-up on these tats too. I feel like I forgot to do that for you guys. You can see her forearm tat here going around the back. You can see on her tricep. I mean, she's got way more tats now. But she got scorpions on her like her stomach, man. She's just badass to the T. I love Rhea Ripley. We'll get a quick close-up of her legs one more time for you guys. I'm in love with this figure. It's unfortunate it comes with this set, but I feel like that's what Mattel's selling point is. Buy the ring and get this ultimate, an awesome Rhea Ripley figure. Starting our comparison stuff, we have an Elite Rhea Ripley versus his Ultimate. You'll see the Ultimate is taller as it should be. I feel like we've been kind of getting this weird scale with Mattel where the Ultimates are always in a little bigger scale versus the Elites, and now I feel like some of the most recent Ultimates that have come out, the Elites actually have been taller, but she is taller as far as the Ultimate. You will see her custom side plates comparison on these two belts here as well. Head sculpts are similar. You can see, I don't know if this is a retooled head of this version with the longer hair, but both look really great. The white is very different compared to the black. I personally like the Ultimate better, but the original one does look nice too. A few different female superstar Ultimate figures. So on the left we have Bianca Belair, and on the right we have the Ultimate Edition Asuka. One more fun comparison, we have the original Judgment Day plus R-Truth. I don't know if you count them as part of the original Judgment Day, but a few different Elites. Now we have Ultimates for 3 members of the Judgment Day. We have Rhea, Dom, and Finn. We do have Damian Priest Ultimate coming out. I don't know if we're going to see an R-Truth Ultimate, who knows. And of course we have the Elite JD McDonough, which I feel like we need an updated version to kind of fit the purple and black theme. If you guys have enjoyed this video review, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Help me achieve my goal of 10,000 subs by the end of this year. Let me know all your thoughts on this brand new Ultimate Edition Raw ring and the Ultimate Rhea Ripley. Will you be adding them to your collection? Will you be passing? And also, don't forget to turn on those notification bells. Stay tuned to the newest action figure reviews here on my channel. Let's get right into my final thoughts. So the ring is awesome. I actually do like the aesthetics of the ring. It looks really nice. It's awesome to have a modern day look. Even though they changed it, I think this will still do the job for you to display your figures or your figure photography. It's fun. It's fun for kids, adult collectors, all alike. I will say, like you guys, I don't need any more rings, right? That is the problem. We've gotten a few rings. Everyone has their taste of their era, so they're probably going to pick the ring that they associate most to their favorite time in wrestling, right? Me, personally, Nitro was my favorite era. I love the Attitude Era, but I have to give a slight edge to Nitro because I'm a huge Hollywood Hogan and NWO mark. So if you guys are on the fence, I think the ring is nice. If you don't have the room for it, it is what it is, right? You don't need another ring. I'm not trying to sell you here and push you and say you must buy this ring. It's cool. It's nice to have. If you have the room for it, I say go ahead and grab it. If you don't have the space and this isn't your era, I'd say stick with the other rings or wait for a version that you want. I'm sure we're going to get a SmackDown version at some point. Maybe we'll get a Cody Rhodes figure with it. Who the hell knows? Will be interesting to see. WrestleMania is right around the corner. The Rhea Ripley figure, I think is perfect. I love the tattoos. I love her attire. I love the look, the head sculpts, the belt. You get everything you want. If this was a mainline Ultimate, maybe she would have come with a t-shirt or something extra to plus it up. But for what you get for the ring, I think this figure is worth the purchase alone. If you're on the fence, buy this set. It's $140 now at Mattel Creations. You can flip the ring, keep the figure. I'm sure that's what a lot of people are going to do. Or if you don't want the figure, I'm sure it's highly sought after. Buy it, sell the figure. It'll probably pay for the ring and then some. So again, Ringside also does carry this if you guys want to pre-order it from there. But Mattel Creations has them in stock and shipping now. So I'll drop the link in the comment below. A huge thank you to Mattel Creations and their team for sending me this to review for you guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope I was able to shed more light on this ring. And if you were on the fence, maybe help you purchase it or decide you don't need it for your collection. But anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you again for your continued support. It really does mean a lot. Before you don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at AlexWestCollects. I'll catch you all on the next video review.